What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, I'm everyone's boy, VTK Moss, and today I will be doing the review of Hell in a Cell 2016, man. This pay-per-view had a couple of good matches, couple of great ones in there, and we're gonna get to it. We're gonna start out with Roman Reigns and Rusev. They want to. I think it was smart by WWE to start out with one of the Hell in a Cell matches because you don't want to go from Hell in a Cell, to Hell in a Cell. So I think it was a smart, good idea for those guys to start with Roman Reigns first and Rusev, because this match was a physical match. These guys used that Hell in a Cell to a peak, man. Rusev out here, he did the his maneuver on the steel steps, man. And I love the part when he had the chains and he, tried to rip Roman's mouth off. I love that. Roman Reigns showing resistance, man. He got out of that shit, man. And also, Lana, she wasn't out there. So that was pretty big. Rusev didn't have Lana to hide behind, trying to do dirty tactics. It was just one-on-one, man-to-man, me versus you. We're going to see who's better. And my man, Roman Reigns, came out on top. Roman hit him with that spear off that steel steps, man. That was clean in the mug, man. But I think that was probably one of the best matches of the night. Top three for sure. But I enjoyed that match. I enjoyed it. Roman Reigns put up, and all the people who say Roman sucked, boom, for no reason. You got no argument, man, because he can wrestle. Okay, he might not be the best on the mic, but he's believable. He looks good, you know what I mean? As his physique, he looks like he's a wrestler, So I don't understand people about that, but let's get on to the next match. We got Bayley versus Dana Brooke. Most of this match, Dana Brooke, she was just beating up on Bayley on that shoulder. She was killing Bayley, hurting that shoulder, trying to take it out to WWE. But Bayley, she just needed that little bit of offense. That little bit of offense got her that win. Because Dana Brooke was whooping on that girl Bayley. But Bayley needed that little bit of offense that she got. Took advantage of it, hit the Bayley to belly. Got that 1, 2, 3. Came out on top. I'm a fan of Bayley. I mean, who doesn't like Bayley? Everyone likes Bayley, man. So I mean, good win, good match. Good story. It was good. I enjoyed it. Next, we got the Bullet Club versus Enzo Amore and Big Cass, man. This match here was kind of the usual match. Enzo, he goes in first, he gets beat up. You know what I'm saying? He can't get Big Cass in the game. He just, he's playing his part. He's playing his part of being the underdog, trying to get Big Cass in. Anderson and Gallows, they was doing their job of just beating on that boy Enzo, man. But when Enzo hit that hot tag, he got Big Cass in. Big Cass was cleaning house. He was doing everything he can. He was out there big booting guys, clotheslining guys. He was doing everything from how you doing, man. He was getting his, man. But then Enzo tagged back in. You already know what's gonna happen. I thought Enzo and Cass was gonna win, but I was wrong on that part. But the Bullet Club needed that W. They needed that win, man. They needed to. Hopefully they can be tag team champions, because I mean it's a good tag team. It's a good not new, but man, it's a fresh tag team. They lost to New Day a couple of pay-per-views ago, but man, they can still. I don't know what they can do, man. But that was a good win over Enzo, because Enzo can talk on the mic for days, so it doesn't really affect him in the loss category, but. It was a good match. Big Cass, I loved his hot tag. He did some good stuff on that hot tag. I loved it, man. But Bullet Club, they came out with a win against Enzo Amore and Big Cass, man. But it was a pretty good match. Next, we got the second Hell in a Cell match: Kevin Owens versus Seth Rollins. This match right here was the second best match of the night for me. KO came out gunning on Seth Rollins. He was beat on that boy Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins was getting his butt beat, man. He was getting put into the cage. He got did he get put to the table? Or was that I don't think no one got put to the table. Never. No. Kevin Owens got put to the table, man. I think it was like a powerbomb or some stuff like that. But man, Seth Rollins, man, he came out here. He did what he always do. He's the architect. You know, he's one of the best wrestlers in the world. But then Chris Jericho, this what I like to get that cage open. Kevin Owens, who knows if he did it on purpose or not? It could have been accident. Maybe he didn't know how to work a fire extinguisher. But he used the extinguisher on the ref eyes. The ref couldn't see. He had to get out, had to get another ref. But Chris Jericho came out. This man came out, got in the cage, locked that mug in, bruh. He locked it in. So it was two against one. At that point, no way Seth Rollins was going to beat both of them, man. 6-time world champion Chris Jericho. The champion himself, Kevin Owens, in the ring. You're not beating two of them at the same time. It's not going to happen. And Seth Rollins, he put up a valiant effort, man. Great effort, man. But in the end, it was just too much. Kevin Owens and Jericho was just too much for them, man. But Seth Rollins put up a heck of a fight, man. He was close. He was close, but he wasn't close enough. And then Jericho came in at the end, I think. But hey, it was a good match. It was one of the best matches of the night for sure. Next, we got the Cruiserweight Championship on the line. TJ Perkins versus the Brian Kendrick. Man, let me just start by saying I like with this Cruiserweight Championship. I guess everybody knows. I guess you can say the most charismatic guy in the Cruiserweight division is the Brian Kendrick. I think not everybody, but people know his character. His character is kind of a sleazy, feel sorry for me, but at the same time, I want to win this match. I want to be the best, even though I'm kind of sleazy. I'm gonna do almost anything to win. But TJ Perkins, man, he can't be playing Mr. Nice Guy all the time. Sure, I get it. That's your buddy or a former friend. He drove you to wrestling classes, and when you was in high school, he did all this, he did all that. But it's over now. Both of you guys from the WWE. You don't have to be Mr. Nice Guy all the time with this guy. The Brian Kendrick took advantage of you tonight, man. He took advantage of you, and you lost the championship because you were trying to be a nice guy, and it cost you the belt. But hopefully, TJ Perkins can learn from this because it was a good match. I mean, they put on, especially when Kendrick tried to lock his arm to the rope. That was pretty cool, man. But he got out of it, man. But it was a good high flying match, man. If you're into cruiserweights, this is the match for you. It was a good match, But the Brian Kendrick, man, took advantage of TJ in the end, and TJ, man, he gotta stop being Mr. Nice Guy. Being Mr. Nice Guy lost you the championship, man. But hey, let's who knows if you get another shot? Maybe when he gets another shot, maybe he learned his lesson. Maybe he didn't learn his lesson. We just have to wait till the next match between those two for the championship. But I'm looking forward to it because TJ Perkins, that's his character, I guess. Maybe a Mr. Too Nice Guy. That could be his character, But it was a good match, and I enjoyed it. Next match, The New Day versus Sheamus and Cesaro. I have to say, Sheamus and Cesaro, I like their tag team. Their tag team was like a, don't step on my toes. I'm not gonna step on your toes. I wanna win this match for me. I don't care about you. I do this for me. That's the relationship their tag team is. That hey, we may be tag team partners. I don't like you. You don't like me. But it's a good physical tag team between those two. And the New Day, man, I didn't think the New Day was gonna lose, but at the same time they did lose on Raw. But at the same time they haven't beat this tag team yet. And Kofi, he did Trouble in Paradise outside the ring, got him disqualified. So I mean it was a good match because the New Day, man, they came out here. Xavier Woods started out. Xavier Woods, he's a good wrestler. A lot of people don't see him wrestle all the time because he's usually what Kofi is. He's usually the outside guy. But man, he could wrestle. Big E, he's the big guy of the group. I'm gonna hold it down for you. But it was a good match and all in all, man. But Sheamus and Cesaro, this tag team is coming. If they can just focus on each other. Just watch out for each other. This tag team, they can be tag team champions. The New Day better watch out because I think the New Day title run is almost up. Those boys have to watch out because Cesaro and Sheamus are not playing around. They're not playing around. Next, the final match of the evening. Personally, for me, this is the best match of the night for me. The first ever Hell in a Cell between two women. Charlotte versus Sasha Banks. for the championship. Talking about just a match, man. A lot of people was like, I don't know. A lot of people say it was, I don't know. To me, it was the best match of the night. I loved it from when Sasha Banks was on the cage. Charlotte powerbombed the ass through the table. The ambulance had to come out, put her on the stretcher. She did that WrestleMania, what was it, 30, where Daniel Bryan was on the stretcher. He was like, he was shaking. He was like, no, and all that. He got out on the stretcher. It reminded me of that. Sasha Banks got out of it. Her back was hurting like crazy. She's like, no, I will not lose this match by disqualification. It's not going to happen. Charlotte came out here with a vengeance, and she hurt Sasha. She wasn't. Who knows if she's gonna be on Raw tomorrow, man? But Sasha Banks, man, she put up in this match, like man, from the table, from the cage, the double knees. Oh, one of my favorite parts of this match when Sasha Banks was on the cage, she jumped off that bitch, and then she double kneed Sasha Banks. That was clean, bro. Like, she was on that mug, and then she double knees. Like, that was cool. That was really nice, man. Like, I enjoyed that a lot. Charlotte, but in the end, Charlotte was just too much because Sasha Banks that bad back, and I like the way it ended. And in the end, I don't think that table was to break. I don't think that table was not supposed to break. I think she really meant to just throw on the table and do her move. Because I mean, if it was meant to break. If you look at it, Charlotte she just threw Sasha Banks on the table. It wasn't a power slam, a body slam. She just threw her there. So I don't think that table was supposed to break. And at that part, I was like, I liked it because it wasn't supposed to break. I don't think so. And then she hit Charlotte's selection, and it was a 1, 2, 3 from there, man. But that match was the best match of the night for me. Those women put up, man. I wouldn't be surprised if that's the match of the year. Ooh. Match of the year, I don't know. I gotta see the other candidates for match of the year, but definitely that was the best women's match of the year, definitely. But that's just me, man. But man, talk about a good pay-per-view. But hey, we have to see what's gonna happen next, man. In the end, I give this pay-per-view 8 out of 10. This was a good pay-per-view. If you just just Sasha and Charlotte alone, for me, that was a 10. I enjoyed it. Had some good matches on it. I guess the worst match you could say, man, but was probably maybe Enzo or Dana Brooke, but man, I enjoyed all the matches. But hey, man, what can you do, man? Got the WWE Network, gotta watch it, man. But in the end, it's your boy VTK Moss. You can subscribe to the channel. If you enjoyed the video, like, share, help me get out there with these reviews, man. I do other videos. I do Madden. I possibly may do Pokemon Sun and Moon, man. I'm gonna have to get a 3DS and stuff like that and see how to, camera wise, get it on YouTube. But man, I might get Pokemon Sun and Moon. If you want to, just comment in the section below and tell me if you want it. I'll give it to y'all, man. But in the end, I'm your boy VTK Moss. I'm everyone's boy. Until then, peace out, man, and enjoy. Oh shit.